Welcome to my house, church unusual, where we say namaste. I see God in you, you see God in me, and we want you to come back to stay. Welcome to my house. Hey, church unusual, where we say namaste. I see God in you, you see God in me, and we want you to come back to stay. John Logic, the producer extraordinaire, who hugs like a teddy bear. How are you, sweetheart? Are you there?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Unnecessary me, my lights consistent behind the curtain. I wouldn't want to do this for no amount of money without you. Baby, how are you, honey?
Oh, wow. Thank you, sis. I'm doing great. I'm
She
so
said,
happy to be here.
oh wow, thank you, sis. Your voice is fabulous, honey. Hello, everybody out there. Listen, it is Sunday. It is post Valentine's Day, post V Day, post Vagina Day. So if you didn't get some pussy or get your dick sucked, I'm sorry. This is Church Unusual, where we talk about all that kind of stuff here today. And we have a special guest. But before we introduce him, before we introduce anything, before I bring any dick to the surface, and I heard he has a big one. That's just what I heard. I don't know, but I just heard. We want to say, God, we thank you for this moment. We come to you, Church Unusual, to ask for your divine favor, your anointing that breaks the yoke. We thank you for the power that passes all understanding. We thank you for divine favor, money from unknown resources. Bless every household represented. And everybody say,
Amen.
everybody say,
Amen.
everybody say,
Amen. Amen. Amen.
you know, I was going to say, sing it over. But you know,
Oh.
sing it over.
Amen.
Over, yeah.
Yeah.
What? Hey. What happened? Did you
I
cough?
was getting into it.
Did you cough or something? What happened? You
Yes, that was a cough. Excuse me, everybody. A motherfucking man.
Okay, see, now that's called a little grit in the holiness church. You know, when you sing, when you feel you're gonna, oh yeah.
Right?
Can you do it? It's like you have to defecate. Let me hear you try it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the light-skinned lady behind the curtain, she's just going to give us a welcome. Sister Deaconess Anissa Ray. Hi, baby. Go ahead. Give the welcome.
Oh my goodness. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back. As you know, this is Church Unusual with Gina Fletcher and All Our Live. I'm so excited about our guest today. We've got some special things happening. This is a place where we truly do accept you as you really are. We'd love to congregate, praise God, learn some things, and have a lot of fun. Thank you.
And over
Now I'm
here,
going to say this real quick. I'm sorry,
what?
G.
What you want to say?
I want to say, God. Mm, mm,
Every time you say it, my pussy gets warmer. No Queen
Oh,
Latifah.
wow.
No. It's no sexual. No.
Right,
Can't.
right, of course.
However, if I was gay, if you were gay, you would see me, right?
If I were gay, what?
You would date me if you were gay.
Yes. You would be my daddy, bitch.
What is happening
No
right
Queen
now?
Latifah.
A daddy? Why would I be? You think I would be the masculine one?
Of course you would, Gina.
Wait a minute.
I'd have to be submissive as a motherfucker with you.
Hey.
Shit.
But first of all, John, can I get your opinion, please, son?
I I don't know why you be in denial.
What? I can't listen. If me and
No,
Anissa
listen,
go
we
to
was at dinner and we was in dinner in Harlem, and Gina was
Yeah.
like, "I know how to listen to men," because she was showing off in front of my bros and shit, acting like she's submissive and shit. I was like, I looked at Nu dead in the face. I said, "Nu, look at this lady lying on."
First of all,
Yeah.
if it was me and this in a relationship, you know who would be the well.
Come on, Gina. You know who would be the submissive one.
Well, probably in the bed, I'd be more submissive in the bed.
A down low bottom is crazy.
Anyway, in the name of Jesus, we want to say thank you, Holy Ghost. You come to the most shout out for the love of God. We thank you for everybody, anybody, no matter who you love, what you love, we fuck with you. So today's word, we have what we call a word of the day. Before I bring on this amazing human being to have a conversation with, I got news, topics, nigga news, corny ass nigga of the week. And I got all that after the conversation because this guy's been waiting for us. And he is a person who is has a time frame. He does this at a certain time, organized, detailed. But my motherfucking friend, before we bring him on, we have what I call the word of the day. And those lips and that thing that Jah has, those lips are my lips. Look at those lips. The word of the day is lascivious. 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 I'm going to use it in a sentence during the podcast, during the church service. And you let me know if I've used it appropriately. Lascivious. You know what it means, Anissa?
Nissa, you on mute.
Oh, doesn't it mean whole like, loose? Something about slutty and shit. I don't know.
Wait. Why gotta be whole like? Why gotta be whole like?
I must be right. It's something related to whole behavior.
Why must you be right? Because
somebody said that word to me a lot back in the day. That's why I think it might be like that.
Libations, nigga, libations. Wait. She said she heard that word around her a lot. Were you of lascivious nature, Anissa?
I was, as a lot of young, thirsty teenagers might be.
A lot of young, thirsty teenagers.
Yeah. Well, that's not fair to say. I was fast.
Me too. I was fast, but I was a church girl fast. Which is why I'm right back in church right now with my fast ass at Church Unusual. So today's word is lascivious. So we're going to try to use it in a sentence during the day. We try to expand our vocabulary to be able to be articulate, intelligent human beings in this thing called life. So just ordinary people, extraordinary people. Have a conversation with Gina. Have a conversation with Gina. Experience me. Check this out, y'all. Somebody's coming up who is just dope. His name is Rudy Rush. He lives in Dallas. He's a father. He's got nice chest things up here. We call them pecs. I don't call them titties, but nice body. He's a comedian. He just happens to be my friend. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I want to have a conversation with, I do all the time, but this time a little public, try to be a little more professional, with Mr. Rudy Rush. Is he here? Is he still? Just ordinary people, extraordinary people. Have a conversation with Gina. Have a conversation with Gina. Experience me. Yeah.
Thank you for that introduction, and I'm very pleased to be on this show with you two lascivious women. I'm gonna use the word of the day before we even get out the box.
Speaking of box,
Yeah,
let me say something. The difficulty of this conversation is that I know you on such a personal, intimate level.
yeah, but
I
it's
never
okay.
fucked you, never sucked your dick, nothing like that. Even though I thought about it, but you're interwoven in my family. My mother adores you. Just
Yeah,
so I'm honored that you took the time because I know how busy you are, and not just that. We have so much fun. It's as though we're not even on camera the way we could go. So I appreciate you, Rudy,
yeah.
for being here. Just out the gate,
No. Thank you for having me.
out the gate. I used to want to fuck you. Just out the gate. Let's get that out the way.
Yeah.
And I even flirted with you, but as we were saying before, doing our production meeting, that I played myself out the bucket, out the bucket. I played myself out. Right?
Yeah, that was, for a grown, mature woman, you kind of surprised me with that. But it was our first time meeting, so it was a lot of things it was a lot going on. 50 Cent was there. It was a lot of
Yeah.
people. It was a big show. It was over 500 people in the venue, which was packed. So it was a lot going on. So I don't blame you, but we became good friends after that. So that was what
And
was meant for us.
and you know what you taught me, Rudy. Before we get into your whole life story, what you taught me just a few minutes ago was that I sabotaged it because I could have fucked you that night, but I sabotaged it
Probably could
because
have.
yes, I could have.
I mean, there's a possibility. You never know. So let me just say this. You know, it used to be a running joke for a long time when I was a younger comedian that I dated older women. That's all even to this day, that's what I'm attracted to, even as an older gentleman at 51. So you definitely had a shot, but definitely shot yourself in the hip when you when you
I
when you
didn't
did
know
those
that.
things that night.
Listen to
Because
me.
that was my first time meeting you, and I saw you online before, and I was just like, oh, she's interested. But then when I saw you, and I'm sure other people say this, you got a lot more going on in person. Like Halle Berry is beautiful, but when I met her in person, I was like, gosh, is it even possible that you look even better than you do on film and in pictures? And that's what you kind of have. So you have this
Oh,
personality, this
thank
aura
you.
when you. Yeah, I was like, oh, there she go. We hugged like 6 times, like when we met. He's like, oh man, it's you. Afterwards, you was like, oh, you just want to taste them young bitches, huh? I was like, because there was some beautiful young ladies that was, in the area, and they were smitten too, because I made an impression that night. But yeah, you were like, that's what you want. You don't want none of this old sea bass, huh?
Okay, so fuck you, but let me tell you what really happened. My point of view. I went there because I liked you immediately, because I figured that you would. No, but let me say something to you. Since you're my brother now, right?
Yeah.
When I saw him, I said, first of all, I didn't know you were as funny as I saw. When I saw you on stage,
Yeah.
I said, oh my God. And then you had the kind of breast I like that men have, and I said, oh, and you were just sexy as fuck, and I said, well, he might like me. I thought about it, but then my self-esteem, I was feeling fat. I was going through hot flashes, and them young hoes was all over you. And I said, well, he ain't gonna like me. But I came back inside. What?
They weren't all over me. They were just excited because just like you and everybody else, I was the best comedian that night. I was the highlight of the night. And then with a celebrity like 50 Cent in the building, it was like, who is this dude? So
calm your roll,
you
slow
can't
your roll,
blame me.
nigga. Slow your roll. Okay, slow your roll. First of all, 50 Cent hugged the shit out of me. I want to say it publicly. I wanted him to grope me. I wanted him to touch my vagina. I wanted him to. However, I know he was respectful. But it wasn't that I would take him over you. No. I absolutely would. But I was more attracted to you because to me, you're finer than 50 Cent. To me, you are. And your body feels better. Your body feels better than his body. But the reason why I didn't pursue it, because when I went back inside, because I wanted you to see me and spot me. I didn't know you saw me. I didn't know. It was like it was like some blood in the ocean, and there was sharks all around you. and you was a
Oh,
blood. I said,
I knew exactly who you were when I saw you. That's why I said I was like Gina, and you were like, I said I'm Rudy. Right? You was like, oh my god, we hugged like back and forth, like we was like it was like the second episode of The Color Purple or something like that. We was like, oh shit,
nothing
it's
but
you.
that
So
could keep me from it.
yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see you. It was really cool to see you, and it was like, and she cool, and she liked me. And when I say like me, I was like she digging me like I dig her because she likes my
Yeah,
posts and I like hers, and we know mutual people, but we never met in person. And I'm actually happy that we met that way, as opposed to hey,
yeah,
this is Gina, blah blah blah. So it was like we knew each other, so it was real. It was the most real meeting of someone who I
yeah,
knew, but
yeah.
so it was cool. Yeah.
Yo, and then the opportunity to really get to know you after we hung
Yeah.
out together a couple places. But the real Rudy Rush that a lot of people don't know is I didn't know this about you, Rudy, that you've been doing comedy for how many years?
Oh shoot, over 30. I started when I was in 1993. I was actually 19 years old.
Uh-huh.
New York Comedy Club. I used to work in a law firm in Midtown after I graduated from high school in South Carolina. I stayed there for 3 years with my aunt. I came back to New York and got a job at the law firm, like I said. And this lady, Diane Lisi, was like, you know what? You're so funny, blah, blah, blah. I was just thinking about the timeline. I wasn't there more than a year before, someone saw the opportunity for me to kind of, venture off into entertainment. I went on in Living Color. Everybody was leaving from, Jamie Foxx, Tommy Davidson, uh, Jim Carrey to go do movies and stuff like that. They wanted to keep it going. So they had this big casting call. This lady from my job, she made me go. I got about 4 callbacks, and I was like, well, maybe I'm funny. And this older dude, Reggie Simmons, was like, yo, you need to do stand-up. I was like, well, if you book me somewhere and we booked the amateur night at the New York Comedy Club, you had to bring 3 paying customers. And as an incentive, they give you $2 back. So I was like, I can get this is when I was young. I hadn't had a drink. I was like, I can get 20 people, I can get 10 people in there, get $20, go get something to eat, and I can find out if I'm funny in the process. To this day, if they keep a record, 90 something people came. That's how many people thought I was funny. So I made $180 the first night I ever did comedy. And it was hilarious because I wind up going on last, and there was a comic that was a regular. Comedy. There's people who are funny, you just don't know about them.
Right,
And
right,
he
right,
came on like a bum off the street. You do an amateur show, everybody's pretty corny to okay. So I'm confident these are all my people. This
right.
dude, Billy, his name is Billy. I forgot his last name. He went up on stage, and when I tell you, had to be, and he was funny. One of the best shows of his career that I've seen, because of course I knew him afterwards, and he'd never been on Def Jam, anything like that. My mama and everybody crying, laughing. First joke I ever told was, "This is my first time on stage. Y'all put me on after that motherfucker." The crowd erupted. They laughed for like 7 minutes because they felt the same thing I was feeling. It was the
Right.
best joke I ever told. Of course, I mean, it just
Is he delayed or something?
yeah.
Is that me?
I'm sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What happened? I thought you were delayed. Somebody called you or
Yeah, can you
something?
hear me? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so no, no, no. I'm on my computer. Maybe it was a small glitch. You got
Okay.
T-Mobile on your shit or something?
Excuse me? Play yourself, old ass
You got
nigga.
me?
How dare you talk about T-Mobile? Nigga, really? The fuck out of here.
No, so that's how I got started in the business. So yeah, I've been
No, it's your computer, son. It's not me. I'm perfect. Perfectly imperfect.
well, I apologize then because my,
That's all
my
right.
my computer, I do a million shows. This the first one.
You do a million show. Oh, listen, you're such a baller. Okay, so you're a Libra. I know that. You're 51, right?
Yes,
Single.
yes,
How many children you have?
yes.
How many
I
children?
had 2 girls, 18 and 8.
And you live in
Uh,
Dallas.
two
Gina,
girls.
he's on the lag, so when he
Yes,
doesn't answer something, just give him a second to
Okay.
hear it and answer.
Okay, baby.
yeah,
Usually when I have a
yeah.
conversation
There's
with
some
somebody,
delay. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's okay. Are we grooving?
Yeah, I
I
think
want to
so.
hear
Can you
him.
hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Can you hear him, John? Can you hear him, Anissa?
Yes, I
Yeah,
hear him.
it's
Okay.
just gonna lag, so just give him a second and don't repeat the question. You'll answer it.
Okay. Okay. So what I can do is talk about something that I know you're passionate about, and that is your children. I know that.
Mhm.
I know what kind of father you are. And a father of
Yes.
girls, as a father of girls, did you ever want a boy, a son?
Of course, any man would want a son to take on his name and keep the legacy going. But having girls, it's actually tougher than I even anticipated. Being a girl dad, it's easy because I could just treat them like my favorite girl of all time. You know what I mean? Give them all it's easy for me as a Libra, I guess, to just kind of like, treat a woman well. So I know all of the patience and all of the little delicate things that go into taking care of a woman. But there's a lot. It's a lot more as a parent that goes along with taking care of girls too. So it's a little difficult, but it's fun. I enjoy it. I love it. And I love my girls. I wouldn't trade it for anything. But yeah, definitely. And being a single parent with my oldest for sure is definitely challenging. But I love it.
So one is 8
Mhm.
and one is 18.
Yes.
Parenting style different for you?
Oh yeah, different than my mother. Back in the days growing up in New York City, single mom, she wasn't trying to hear none of that BS or whatever. It was 5 of us. So it was a little different. You know what I mean? So you know what? I just wrote a new joke, so I'm gonna work it out on your show right now. The
Work it
funny
out
thing
on
is,
me.
no, listen. I remember even our parents had a little respect for us back in the day. Sometimes we were worse than our parents in some respect. And what I mean by that, when the little kid was lying, not being honest, you be like, you know what? You can't be fibbing. To call a kid a liar was a bad thing back in the day. It was almost like now I'd be like, you's a lying motherfucker. I'll be telling my daughters, you got to stop that bullshit. You know what I mean? So
Right, right.
of course, being a big man, I don't put my hands on my children. If I had a boy, I might be a little bit more likely to rough them up and jack them up, but I don't touch the girls. So that's one thing. And I don't yell because I feel like I'm an imposing figure. I never want them to feel comfortable with a man yelling at them. So I don't do it. And if I do
You've
raise my
never
voice,
spanked your daughters.
never. I try. Wait, so I did one time. The little one, the 8-year-old, she was probably like 3 years old, and she was potty training. And I told her because she had just pee-peed on herself, and I was like, "You got to stop that." And she sat on the couch, looked at me, and started peeing on the couch. I was like,
No.
I said, "Your mother made you do that shit." No, and I started to spank her, but then the look in her eyes, with me just hovering on top of her, I was just so frustrated. I said I would never want to see that look on her face ever again. And I feel so much. I know this sounds crazy, but I feel like for so many children who have to go through that with people abusing them, I just saw like the terror in her face, and I would never. And I told her, I said, no matter what, I'll never spank you. I'll never spank you. And so
Listen,
I never.
your daughter was getting ready for something, girl. I'm golden.
No, she was looking at me. She was looking at me like this. And I could just see the couch getting wet. I was like, I wanted to kill her. I wanted to kill her.
Oh my God.
It was crazy.
Yo,
It was crazy.
listen,
So yeah,
the other
but
thing I want to ask you.
That's my bestie. That's my
Oh, the 8-year-old is your bestie. Yeah. So, Rudy, what have you not done so far? You've done so much. What have you not done that you have to do?
I think a major motion picture, like something that really people go in, there's a box office situation, and I don't have to be the lead, but I've never been in a feature movie like that. So that's on my bucket list, but I know what it takes to do that, and sometimes there's a lot more sacrifice. You're seeing a lot of people who compromise themselves, and sometimes
Okay.
that's what the game comes along with. but I've done everything. And I mean, take your favorite celebrity, they haven't even done as much as I have. I've done radio nationally, locally, and in top markets across America. I've done big theaters, and I've hosted. I was the youngest host of Showtime at the Apollo at the age of 26. I've done tours and sat in boardrooms. I went to Hamburger University and learned media training from McDonald's. I've done a lot.
So, is it true that there is an actual producer's couch to get your booty open to get a role? Is that
Yes
true?
and no. Yes and no.
Okay.
If
What do you
there's
mean,
a
yes?
listen, if there's a bad chick that lives on your street, right, and you hustling, and you know she like furs and she like bags or whatever, she know what she got to do to get those bags. You know what I'm saying? It's just like these athletes. You know, if you know somebody's gonna put you in the right position, and I don't, everything is not sexually, but you could tie it in. When someone's in a position of power, and if you let them abuse that, if they like boys, then if you a boy, you gonna get propositioned to be like, hey. And so I'll say this: I didn't do a lot of work early in my career because I didn't do drugs.
Right.
Because if these people are doing drugs and you around, you know, people don't want to, they want to be comfortable around people doing things like.
Exactly.
So if I'm into boys and all this other stuff, well, I'd rather dudes who are into that be in my movies, because it's easier for me
Right.
to put my arm on their shoulder. So yeah, I think there is a couch, but there's also people who kind of, you know, fight through that and don't have to go through that. There's some people who on some respect me, I'm dope. You got to deal with them, and I've always been on that level. So yeah.
Yeah, and you know what, Rudy, what I believe is that God gives gifts and talents, and talent can get you places that sucking a dick won't. Talent, you know, that's the
Exactly.
reason why I'm not sucking no dick right now for parts and tours, because I believe I'm talented. But it may come
You
a
are.
time.
You are.
It may come a time when I might suck a dick for a tour. I don't know, not today. But I'm saying I do understand the concept, but I don't have to. You know what I mean?
It's the same. It's the same thing with being friendly with your boss, going to lunch or buying him something for his kids on their birthday. It's not sucking dick and nothing like that. But you playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to get one up. Everybody's cool with the producer, the hot producer right now. Whoever's picking the comics for this special or this tour, you get special treatment. And if that special treatment is you dealing with a sick person, you might have to step over the line if that's where your morality is. You like how important it is for me to eat right now, you know? Mama.
Come here, mommy. Come here. Mommy, come here. Guess who's here? Come here, say hi. She's going outside to hang out. Look.
Where's she going? Hang out with who?
Look.
Oh, that's my signature right there. There she go.
That's Rudy.
Hey.
Come here, mommy. Can you hear?
Signature.
What's up? That's my signature.
I want you here.
You
Can
good?
you hear?
Hi, David.
What's up, Ma? How you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm great. I love you.
She's going to
You
hang out
look
outside.
excellent. Where you going?
Just
Outside
go
with who?
outside. With me.
Yeah, go get some fresh air.
To play with the
That's all.
boys and girls.
Oh God. To play with the boys and girls. Oh my God.
Yeah, I love your mother.
You
Your
look
mother
beautiful,
is one
mommy.
of the best people I ever
She's
met.
my mom. You know what?
Yeah.
Because of who she is, I get grace because people meet her and they go, "Oh, Gina can't be that bad. She came from her."
No,
That's
I'm
what
dead
feels-
serious. I think that's why we're so close, because I met your mother. Because you know, like after that Houston trip, you was trying to act real funky towards me, and your mother helped manage and we became real tight.
Oh, you mean we were in Ohio? I wasn't trying to be shady.
You was. You
No, you was being
listen,
standoffish
I
about Dave
wasn't.
Chappelle. Just because you know them
And it
niggas
really
more than I
wasn't.
did.
It wasn't even about Dave. I was there for Donnell, and so there you go, right there. Because I mean, Dave and I are cool. and I'm cool with everybody. But
Yes, you
as
are.
far as you and I concerned, you came with that backpack from Houston on your back, like, oh, there he go,
I don't
right there.
even wear
That's the
no
number.
backpacks.
I'm talking about
Yes, I do.
Alyssa know what I'm talking about. And you came with
Yeah.
that little funky
Anessa,
attitude, and you was trying to, yeah,
Was that her
you was trying
merch
to push.
backpack with her Gina Fletcher
No,
logo on it?
it was her Erica Badu bag lady backpack, a
Oh,
theoretical
okay.
backpack.
Okay.
Issues in her bag.
you're supposed to emphatically deny that, Anessa. Anyway, Rudy,
Yes.
why are you single all these years?
No, it's just the girls are one reason, but it's not a factor that I can't do anything. It's just like if anybody knows, I've been around, like you said, for a long time, and some things happened during COVID. Right before COVID, I lost my father in 2019. Had to learn again who he really was, as opposed to the stories that was told. I just started losing a lot. I lost the relationship. I lost my dad. I lost my job during COVID. Something that I built up to, for 17 years as a comic, taking myself away from doing all the clubs and jumping on these stages. And I really focused on radio. And I was number one all 17 years. And to lose a contract and go from, basically lots of money to nothing. Had to live off my savings and my loans and credit cards and stuff like that. So right now I'm really rebuilding myself as
Yeah,
Rudy Rush. And everybody sees me smiling and laughing. But it's hard to take care of these children with no help, and
yeah,
nobody calls to check in because they feel like you got it. And even when I sit and talk to some of my friends who are doing well, I look good. I'm in the gym. I do whatever. So you good. You don't need no help. And it's hard for me. I'm part to blame. My pride won't allow me to maybe ask for help. I try to just get out there and say, oh, I'm the funniest, and I prove that, but it just doesn't move at a pace where you think it should go. So that's one of the things. A relationship would require me to be able to really, and I'm not there financially or even mentally, because I'm trying to get back to where I need to be. Or, so but it's working well.
well, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna take a walk on the street for a minute. Since this is church unusual, they have something called church hurt, right? Do you have
Mhm.
comedy hurt?
No, I don't have. You know what? I did for a second, because there's a lot of
Disappointment.
people I
Let's say
did.
disappointment. Disappointment.
There's a lot of people I did things. A lot of people I did things for, and I'll tell anybody listening now: it's okay to be a nice person in your heart, but you got to make a decision whether your choices. Because sometimes you open that door. People always talk about. I used to explain this about New Yorkers. People are like, New Yorkers are so rude. No, it's not that we rude. Is if I open the door for you, 27 motherfuckers gonna run through it, and I'm gonna be late for work. And that's the difference between being a nice guy and a nice girl in this world and in this business. You'll do things for people, and you expect them to do the same for you, and you can't. And that's what I had to come to grips with. So I don't have any comedy hurt. I did for a second, because there's a lot of people who I saved their careers, made them millionaires, made their shows successful, put them on my floor and on my couch, and let them live where they would have to go back home. They would have put their careers 5 years behind, and they never called and checked. I used to be upset about that, but it's not. It's not their fault. It's not who they're
Yeah.
built to be. That's why I'm special. If I don't consider myself special, then that wasn't a special time and a special moment. So I'll do it
Yeah.
again, but this time I'm gonna do it. I'll do it for me, and I'll still help people. But at the same time, I was tight about it for 2 seconds. I was.
Yeah. 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 Because
You're human.
excuse me, Anissa.
I'm sorry. I just said you're human.
Yeah. You have a
Yes.
question for him,
Mhm.
Anissa? Something
I
you want to ask?
do.
I thought so. Go ahead.
Okay, Rudy, thank you. I was going to ask, what do you love the most about working in radio, and the same for stand-up comedy? What do you love the most
So
about it?
what I love about radio is when I got into it, it was no social media. So, if you knew my personality, which has changed since that time, I had this thing, a lot of pain and a lot of hurt. We think we grow up and we survived. And, just like someone said, we grow up, we see people using drugs and abuse, and we think that's normal. That's normal living. Oh, so and so's mother and father was fighting. That's just normal, and it's not. So I grew up with all these pains and this trauma, and it made me really gravitate towards people not knowing me. But I knew I had a talent. So radio allowed me to be a voice, and people just be like, I wonder what he looked like, until the internet really had the boom, and people was like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there he go. So
Yeah.
so it forced us, social media has kind of forced us out of the proverbial, not the gay or whatever closet, but out of the closet of people not knowing who you are. Radio gave me a place to make money, be funny, and the people not know what I look like.
Right.
So I can go places and not have to be. But now it's forced us to be out. So I love comedy because nobody could tell a joke like me, in my opinion. Nobody leaves a show and like, oh, Rudy's like, who's Rudy Rush like? Nobody can even say my style is like anybody. And there's a lot of people who've adopted my style. So yeah, I love comedy and radio both together, but yeah, radio has changed in that respect. People want to see your face. Like this is a radio show, but really, it's a TV show as well. You have to combine the two.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, baby. I one of my first loves is to have a radio show because I used to do phone sex, and I
No, I
love
didn't know that.
radio. Listen, no, listen. My name was Sweet Meat. I did it for 8 months. No, you know the story, right, Anissa?
Yes, I do, sweetie.
Yeah.
Sweet Meat.
First of all, don't call me Sweet Meat, Miss.
Sweet Meat.
No, listen, because men would call. It was in Brooklyn. It was in a basement when I was smoking crack because I had to make a living. And then so porn, phone sex was dope for me. I could probably do it again. It would just have to be respectful, because people can get nasty when you talk to them over the phone. So I want to do radio. And I said all that to say. I said all that to say that I'd love to do radio.
No, you can do radio. You got a voice for it. You got a personality for it.
How can I do radio?
Well, you're doing it now.
No, I'm talking about, when you don't see my face, you just hear my voice. And then I play records, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the thing now. You can do that, but chances are you're going to have to be just like this. You'll be in the studio, but they're going to put a camera in your face because people are going to want to see you. So that's how radio has changed and totally. So the next chapter for me is when I get everything in line to where I want to be, radio will make a turn and they'll be like, well, who is the best? Who is the person that we have to put the face, who has a face for this and a face for that and a voice for this and the know how to do that? Then they come to me and I get to write the ticket. Like, this is what it's going to be.
He's so humble.
You know what I mean? No, you can't be humble anymore.
Yes, you can. You can be humble, baby.
No, that's a word that's not in my vocabulary. If you look up if someone showed me the meaning of it, it means taking the seat back and putting people ahead of you. I can't be humble anymore. I'm 51 years old. I did it, and I can be gracious, and I can be a great champion, and I can still help people, but I'm not humble anymore. If you ask me who's the funniest dude, I plan on being the funniest every night, and I'm not gonna tear anybody down and say somebody's not funnier than me. I can't do that, but I can say I'm the funniest without saying I'm funnier than him. There's a difference.
But now, just we're having a conversation, right?
Huh?
What is the importance of being the funniest? Why is that so important?
It's really not, because it is not a determining factor as to who goes on to the next level, because there's 20 people I can name that ain't funnier than me that's famous, but I love them. I'm not saying it to be disrespectful. You put me on the show any given night, they're not going to want to go on after me. They may not even want me on the show because they know people are going to be walking out talking about something I said. But it's almost like it's a competition. I'm sorry, it really what it is. Even with R&B singers, you're a singer yourself. If there's 2 singers on before you and there's 2 after you, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna blow these chicks off the stage. And
I never feel that way ever.
And that's good. And that's beautiful. You one of those people. I used to be like you. I used to want everybody to have a great show. And I want everybody to be funny, and I want us all to be out in the lobby and all of us getting hugs and shit. And it don't work like that. It just don't.
But Rudy, there are some people that would not think you're funny. There's some people don't think I can sing. It don't mean I can't sing. I'm not funny.
I don't know. Listen,
wait.
I would
Come on
love
now.
somebody. No, there's one person who thinks I'm corny.
It's narcissistic to think everybody thinks I can sing.
There's one person who thinks I'm corny.
No. But what I'm saying is that there are some people who don't think you're funny, who don't think I can sing. That's their choice. That's just practical.
No, absolutely. That's understandable.
Realistic.
But in in your mind, in your world, in your head, you have to feel that you are the best. And there's no sense of you even doing anything in your respective field if you don't feel that way. Now, if you're a trust fund baby, but if your means to survive is connected to your talent, then you got to start adapting that mindset that you are the best.
I
And you
think
ain't
there's
got to
a
be no asshole.
no. I'm saying I think there's a lane for everybody. I think everybody has. I think God blesses
There's not.
everybody. Well, see, no, okay, so we agree to disagree. I think there's a lane. I'm not better than anybody. I think there's a
Let
lane
me
for
tell you how
everybody. I do.
God's gonna bless you in your thoughts. If you think that everybody got a lane, He's gonna be like, she's comfortable where she is. That's God blessing you. You stay in your 1-bedroom apartment on that couch. That's your blessing. If that's what you think, if you think everybody got a lane, but if you think that you deserve more than what you got and you deserve more than everybody else, and you're gonna work hard to get there, He'll be like, you know what? That's what I'm gonna take care of. I'm gonna take care of everybody. But I'm gonna take care of you the way you think about yourself. However you think about yourself, that's how you're gonna be taken care of.
Okay, so you're talking about
And you
God
just gotta
conscious. You're
start
talking
doing
about God consciousness, right? So if I see things as a competition, right? If I see things as and I hear this a lot in the comedy world. I hear you'd be surprised how many people I hear say, comedians, that nigga ain't funny. That nigga ain't funny. I wouldn't
Yeah,
buy no ticket to see this motherfucker. No, I hear that a lot.
That's self-hate, that's jealousy. You'll never hear me say that. I would say on a show, if we standing in a room and I got Cat Williams on my right and I got Dave Chappelle on my left and I got Donnell Rollins in front of me and we're about to do this big show, only thing I'm saying is, yo, y'all go have a good night. And then when I get in my dress room, I'm like this, yo, Rudy, go out there and be the best tonight. Go out there and be better than everybody. And it doesn't mean I want any of them to fail. I just mean that when the person in the show who laughs the loudest, when they laugh, they need to laugh the loudest at my shit. And that's it. And that's okay to think that. It's okay to be that.
Well,
I want to get enough laughs to make Dave feel comfortable. I want enough laughs so they can take me on tour. Like, nah, fuck that. Go hard and let the cards fall where they may. Because even when you do the best, somebody will come and be like, man, Dave, I like the way you walked on stage and you said, shit, that's fucked now. I like that corky, that weird shit. We need that. Come with me. And he wasn't even funny that night. You feel me? But there'll be a night where he's the funniest, and then they'll look at Cat like, I love your voice. We need the voice. So you just got to be who you are. You got to go out and be the best you could be, and your time will come. You just can't give your talent away or dim your light to be anything for anybody else.
Well,
period.
Now
you can't.
Now, I like Marion Williamson said, yeah, I'm not going to dim my light for you. However, if I view the world as a competitive sport when it comes to art, you feel me? If I view it that way, then my gift is seen as a way to compete against yours, and that's just the way I think.
So you hear competitive as a negative connotation, and I get that. I hear how you feel it. So I'll take the word competitive out of it. I'm just saying, as me as a young comedian, that's how we was taught. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's the wrong choice of words. But you have to understand. But the minute that you're on any show, Gina, and if there's other singers, if you want to be the best that night, then you're being competitive. That is a competitive statement. So however you see it is like, do you go into any show where there's other singers and say, hey, I just want everybody to feel great tonight? No, you're like, I want to be the best that I can be, but I want to be the best tonight. You gotta think that. And if you do think that, then you're competitive. You don't want nobody
Rudy,
to fall on their knees.
Rudy, listen to me. One of the reasons why I will never sing on the same stage as Rochelle Farrell or Layla Hathaway, because of my level of feeling as though I could not enjoy myself. Listen to, I could not enjoy watching myself on stage, the subconscious Gina watching me and them hearing me. I'm not secure enough like that. I'm just keeping it a rack, right?
And that's a problem that I've had.
Okay, go ahead.
And I've had that. No. I'm telling you, that's where I was. for plenty of years because I was flying under the radar. I was making lots of money, which wasn't, sometimes it would be $1 million or so over a year and a half period or whatever. I've done some great things, but at the same time, when my friends were elevating to getting $10 million movie deals and this and that, I was content because I was like, yeah, like just like you said, I don't belong where they are. I'm cool right here. No, I'm good. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna be outside talking to people in the street, hugging kids and stuff, and doing remotes for the radio station where I should have been in movie in the studio talking about. Yeah, I want my stunt man to come across this, and I want Arnold to grab me and say, "You black son of a bitch!" Like I gotta think bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
see yourself that way. You got to get there too. If that's because you know what, tomorrow, next year, 2 years from now, with even people checking in with you and people who have heard you and have cried after you sang, literally felt you in that fashion, that means you have a gift. And you can be right there with Rochelle Farrell and with Layla Hathaway, who I feel is the best. You can be there. But you got to put yourself there. Ain't nobody gonna put you there but you.
Well, see, I don't. Okay, now this is going to be hard to understand. I don't believe that there is a there. I actually believe I really want more than anything to be able to take care of my mother financially from my gift and my craft. I don't need fame. I just need some money and somebody to, when they leave, when they walk away from me. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, fame comes with it. But because I'm an artist and I live off audience, you and I cannot live without audiences. We cannot function. There's nothing like a microphone and some people because my gift thrives off of that.
Yes.
But I don't think Josh's gift, Anissa's artistry, or anybody's gift is any better than anyone else's. I think the way a person might execute it may be more profound, but I kind of think we're all anonymous. I think we're all energies that produce something. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately,
Listen,
I started later. Excuse me.
You could still be that in that mindset. But everyone here who's doing something, even Ja, as great as this looks, because I thought about doing shows and I was like, why are these people? He got the graphics popping, all this shit is really nice. And somebody from Fox needs to look at this shit, or somebody from CNN, and he'll get that look, and somebody will be like, yo. And this is what Ja's like, yo, I'm the best at what I do. Because if he didn't feel that way, you wouldn't have those symbols, all this stuff flying back and forth. Like I'm thinking I'm on a show that, and I'm treating it like this is a real show. He's killing it right now.
You haven't seen our news sections yet. You haven't seen how we do the news yet. You haven't seen that.
And you go bragging. I ain't asked for all that shit, No.
I'm flossing. It's a
No.
That's right.
It's
Floss,
real.
Chief. Floss.
But this is what it's all about. And part of that is like you taking pride. If you didn't take pride and you guys didn't feel, if John didn't feel like you guys are the best, he would have set up some boxes and everybody who still love you would be checking in those little squares. But he got all the bells and the whistles and it's making it look like this is a legitimate show. And it is. Shit, you got me on here.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, is there anything else you want to say or plug? Anything before we get to our regularly scheduled programming? We took time out because it's important for Rudy Rush. What do you want to say, baby?
No, I want to say thank you, Gina, for always being, a friend. And I do believe that, with my, greater appreciation for life and God and all that other stuff, it's like, all these things are manifested to be. And I love the way our relationship became organic to where it is now. And, anytime I can help you out, but anybody out there, if you listening, if you're doing anything, go hard. I only got like 25 to 30 more years. And I'm 50 and it went by fast. So that 30 years I got left. And when I say that, I can live till I'm 90, but I'm not hooping it up at 80. I'm not lacing up no shoes. I'm not looking at no chick with no fat ass like, yo, I'm about to hit that at 80. So literally, I'm 51. I got about 25 to 30 more years to really kick it. Let's go. Stop bullshit. Anything that you took away from yourself, any doubt that you had, step into it and go get it. That's all you got to do. And be respectful. You can still be respectful. You ain't got to be no gangster. You ain't got to be no cheat. You ain't got to be no thief. But you got to pay attention more than you did before. And don't give nobody else your food before you eat. Eat first and think about everybody else later. And the people around you, your mama, you want your mom to be good, make sure you good first. And she'll be
That's
fine.
right. Wow, great advice.
That's how I did look about my girls. I took care of them first. I put everything, all my money and all that stuff. And when it went away, everybody was, I didn't say people turned their back on me. There's some people who looked out or whatever. But really, honestly, when you're taking care of everybody and you're not taking care of yourself, I should have been taking care of myself. And I wasn't. I was working to make sure these babies had the best father because I thought my father was a piece of shit. And he wasn't. And he wasn't. That was the trick. I ain't mad at my mother for that because there's a lot of women hurt and you get stories. You let somebody tell your story. That's why I talk to my children. I tell men too before I leave. Talk to your kids and tell them who you are. I almost lost my oldest letting somebody else tell my story, just showing up and showing out. You talk to them. That's all I got to say.
Word.
Now, I wanted to go there, but I said nope. You know, so thank you for opening yourself up like that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, no problem.
So where you gonna be soon? Where you gonna be next weekend? Where you gonna be?
So I was supposed to be in Oklahoma City with some more this weekend coming, but I had to cancel because I forgot that I got a daddy-daughter dance on Saturday that the 8-year-old already made plans. Yeah, she had the flyers on the refrigerator. I was in the shower like, oh damn, I gotta call him and tell him I can't do it. So that's the next up. We got a daddy-daughter dance. We love doing that. And then
what song?
I got some other dates.
Dancing to?
Oh no. But you know, we got they don't do no competitions because that's one thing I was telling her we got to practice. He was like, there ain't no competition. So I was like, but what I do is, and I'll tell y'all this, I make sure I'm the most handsome. I brush my teeth. I make sure my head is shaven. I got my beard trimmed up and everything. And she's always like, Daddy, you look good. You smell good. And I'll be like, I'm looking way better than these other bum ass daddies up in here.
Oh my God.
He's the best, man. Come on now. He's already told us.
He's a Libra. He's a Libra, honey. That's how Libras are. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rudy, for making this first hour amazing.
Thank you. All right, ladies. Y'all appreciate
you. Thank you, Rudy.
Rudy Rush, all the way from Dallas, Texas.
All right.
Salute, brother.
That's my mother's signature.
Hi, y'all.
That's family.
That's my signature. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Bye.
Oh, that music is fine. Thank you, Ruru. Oh, yeah. Thank you, John.
You're ready.
I'm ready. NEWS. North, East, West, and South. Let's get it, y'all. We got a little news to talk about. Well, John, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm good.
Well, so much has happened in the past week, and since we had some interviews and conversations, you know, I'm not one who likes the news really because I am so passionate about animals' rights, people's rights, pussy rights, you know, dick rights. I'm passionate. So when I see things are thwarted and are weird, I don't like to discuss it, but we got some shit we got to discuss. You got anything there I want to...
Yeah, I have.
Let's go.
I have the news clips you sent me, and I guess you're
Let's
gonna
see
start with the most grim one.
Uh-oh.
Shit is crazy.
What's this? Look at the hair.
Here's Candace McCowan, live now in Alpharetta, outside the Kids Are Kids, right there on Webb Bridge Road. Candace, you spoke exclusively with the victim's father.
And George, that dad is upset. He says he's still trying to process all of this. He said what the school said, that this teacher had only been on the job here at Kids Are Kids for just 2 weeks.
I really just don't know what to feel. I am in shock. Like, I'm just confused more than anything.
This dad, who wants to conceal his identity to protect his daughter, said his little girl was upset when he went to go pick her up at this Kids Are Kids on Webbridge Road last Thursday.
The lady asked, like, who did it? Like, who hurt you? And she pointed at the teacher.
The details are graphic, but the 4-year-old girl told her parents and workers what happened, and police were called. The girl was taken to the hospital to be examined, and Alpharetta police say it was the next day. This teacher, 22-year-old Tulsi Patel, was arrested and charged with child molestation.
A
The
red
daycare
dot.
boasts about cameras online, and that's where this father tells me the assault was captured on camera.
And what the detective told me about the bird, it don't sound. It sounds bad.
Ownership and management of Kids Are Kids on Webbridge said in a statement Monday they're turning over all available video evidence to the police, and this behavior is completely unacceptable and goes against everything we stand for as an educational institution. They say they're fully cooperating with investigators and have contacted the Department of Family and Children's Services. For this dad, he's still trying to wrap his head around all of it.
I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm almost every emotion I could think of or not think of. And emotions I've never felt in my life.
Oh!
Yeah, and I did hear from a second parent who said she was notified from detectives that her 4-year-old might also be a victim. Investigators say that they're still looking into all of this. Now, I did put a full statement from this daycare care, Kids Are Kids, on our website, WSBTV.com. For now, live here in Alpharetta, I'm Candace McCowan for Channel 2
There's a nice little
Action
weave
News.
going on there. Okay, John, listen. People who know me know that I am extremely passionate about kids.
Mm-hmm.
What kids are kids. What kind of penalty or exposure would it be if it was a man? What if that was a man?
Oh,
Miss
that
Pa-
wasn't a man? I apologize. I thought, okay. Oh, God.
Oh man.
Tulsi Patel.
Oh my god.
What? Hold up. Woo. Woo.
Oh.
The Bible said, a good laugh doeth good like a medicine. Hallelujah. Hey. That's a lady. That's a lady who's
Putting on a
molesting
pouty
babies.
face. Putting on a pouty face.
Molesting babies.
Oh man.
You dirty bitch.
Facts.
Sick.
Molesting babies. And see, this is why I am component for homeschool. Listen, I don't know what I would do if I had a child now. I wouldn't send my child could go none of them places. Really. Daycare, stay away camp, sleepover camp, none of that shit. Fuck that. Overnight. No. My kids ain't going nowhere.
Gina, I took my son out of daycare before.
That's right.
Yeah, I tried it out. And then what I used to do was I used to drop him off and then I'll wait and I'll come back and look in the classroom because they told us you can come. Oh, you can come in when you want. Okay, right. All right. And I would do surprise pop-ups.
I don't know what I would do.
And one day I saw this white lady during nap time. The teacher, one of the teachers, she yoked up the little white girl that wouldn't go to take a nap. She kind of aggressively put her in the cot. And then, the para or the second teacher, whatever it was, saw me see that. And they looked at me through the window. They just looked, and I was right there looking at them. And after that,
what they do to a black boy.
Exactly. And what would I do to you if I came back and saw you doing that to my son? So I said, yeah, we gotta get him out of here
For their sake.
for their sake and mine. I don't got time to be going to jail.
In the name of Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Tosi Patel. You are horrible. What else we got? Get this spelling out of my face.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It's just crazy like that. That was yeah. I don't even know what to say about that shit. But to answer your question, if it was a dude, obviously they would probably go harder or whatever. But I don't know. I don't care who it is. These people got to go.
And I'm talking about the penalty should be another island someplace. The penalty.
Yeah, call hell. Island call hell.
Right. If there's What we got next, baby?
All right, I got some political stuff.
We got some political stuff, do we? Let's see what we got politically. You know I'm passionate about these niggas.
All right, here you go.
Lord have mercy. Oh.
Late. I was in the West Wing swearing in Tulsi Gabbard, and so I just came straight back here. So thanks for being patient with us with the delay. We're here today because we have filed charges against the state of New York. We have filed charges against Kathy Hochul. We have filed charges against Letitia James and Mark Schroeder, who is with DMG. This is a new DOJ, and we are taking steps to protect Americans, American citizens, and angel moms, like the mom standing right behind me, who you're going to hear from in a moment. New York has chosen to prioritize illegal aliens over American citizens. It stops today. As you know, we sued Illinois, and New York didn't listen. So now you're next.
Bitch, you're next.
Millions of illegal aliens with violent records have flooded into our communities, bringing violence and deadly drugs with them. With me today, I'm so proud to be joined by Tammy Nobles. Tammy is an angel mom. Her beautiful daughter,
please.
Kayla.
Okay, hold on a second.
Kayla Hamilton.
Okay. Let me stop this, Karen, Becky, whatever. How dare her say that the people who helped build this country, brown people, are the couriers of the drugs that these very people have brought, give it to them. I can't believe the audacity, the caucasity. I can't believe that they could even mention aliens or immigrants.
And well, that's the thing. They're not saying immigrants. They're saying aliens. It's just so ugly and
it's so inhumane. Oh man, it's such a disrespect. How can somebody ever say this is
now? That's the man that
right there. Oh, how could somebody wake up to that every morning? Look at that. Look at that face. How could you get your dick sucked to that?
I mean, it don't take much to get your dick sucked, but
oh really?
But
really?
But waking up to that is crazy.
Oh, but she can suck a dick. You know, the white girls, they say the white girls can slob the knob and suck a dick better than a bomb. That's all I'm saying. I suck dick like that too. I suck dick like that.
Okay.
Like white girls. I suck dick like white girls.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made.
Okay.
I got to set the stage.
I should have known it was coming by at some point. Oh God, get that Cracker Barrel off my screen.
So wait, we got a comment. Miss Christine
Okay,
said, unfortunately, Adams has sold NYC out to save his own ass.
Yeah, talking about
So I guess
Right.
they're making the city what they call it,
Huh?
a safe haven or something like that.
See, New York is my city. That's my town where I was raised. Unfortunately, there are so many Europeans, Caucasoids, who have a lot of money in New York, especially in Westchester, certain areas, who cost some shots, unfortunately, to the underlings. You know what I mean? And this Department of Justice person, Attorney General Pam Bondi, they call her Pam Bondage. That's what they call her. Is totally a Trumper. She's totally against inclusion. She's totally against abortion. She is a horrible human being. And she's chosen this woman right here who's supposed to have been a victim of some bullshit. So they use people to try to make their point across as a human interest story. But they're really oppressors. They're really people who really don't like people of color at all.
So wait, what is she complaining about? What's her complaint?
They're trying to get Mexicans out of the country.
Okay, so about them bringing
they are pro mass deportation. They want to get them out of here. They think America belongs to them. That's what they believe. Who's gonna pick the cherries and who's gonna pick all that shit? That's what I'm thinking about.
Them.
Who's gonna pick the fruit? Who's gonna make the tacos and tortillas?
Well, that's a good point, because the immigrants of this country, which everybody in this country damn near is a fucking immigrant, right? So brings the whole flavor to this country, right?
It's a melting pot.
Right. If it was just them, this would be one bland ass country.
Look at what corny as fuck. Barbie doll ass looking bitch.
Which reminds me, this was really supposed to be. It's a combo.
You know what? I still hear I still hear my music. Am I supposed to?
You talking about the background music, or
am I supposed to hear it? Okay.
What music?
I thought losing my mind. The background music. I said, why am I hearing myself?
I don't know.
Motherfucking Fletcher.
You said
that? Motherfucking Fletcher.
Nah, it's not playing. It was just in your head, but we can do it. I can play it.
No. It's fine.
All right.
Corniest nigga of the week.
That was the corniest nigga of the week.
That was.
It's a 2-for-1 though. That's a 2-for-1 though, because Patel is corny as shit too. Worse than corny, but they
cornier.
Patel
is cornier.
Yeah.
But see, I don't think that Patel's gonna respond to me. I'm calling out Pam Bondi because she might respond. Pam Bondage. I'm calling you out, Pam Bondage, Attorney General, New York. Yes. I'm calling you out, Pam. Pam, I'm calling you out. Pam, Bondage. Calling you out. Corny ass nigga of the week. Yes, I am. Yeah.
All right, so we have a request from a street journalist that wants to pull up on you. So
okay, let's it's all the way in London. Let's try this sound. Let's see if it works good. Let's try it. We got to try it. We got somebody in London, Sisterly Love, another Libra. Might I say mate? She's a mate in London. Let's see what we can see what they're talking about in the streets. This is the weekend of love, Valentine's weekend. The word is lascivious. How nasty were you this weekend? Ask the question, Sisterly Love.
Sisterly.
Can you hear her?
She's on mute. You're on mute, Sisterly. Everybody shout out Sisterly Love from you guys usually see her in the chat. Now she's in the streets of London for Singing Gina TV.
Currently in this lovely seafood place called Fishbowl in Brixton, and because I had to charge my phone, people. So the lovely guy, I must say thank you. Do you mind? Let me use his charger. Sorry, what's your name, sir? My name is Babatunde, and I'm right now. So Black and Restaurant, yeah. Bet.
All right, talk higher, talk up, and we want to hear a little more about his restaurant before you keep moving. Talk up. We want to hear a little bit more about his restaurant before you keep it moving. And talk up, talk up.
You are actually. Oh, he's on the phone with someone currently.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah?
okay.
I've seen this on TikTok actually. A lot of people been coming to this restaurant and talking about it and saying to come down here. Black-owned seafood restaurant. They do like seafood ball bags. I had a lovely Hennessy while I was waiting. That was great.
They say hey, sisterly love in the chat. They say hey to you.
Hey guys, a blessed Sunday for church. I'm so glad to be here with you guys, and I'm going to hit the streets.
Hit the streets and be careful for the men them.
Oh, look at you! You know some British lingo, do you?
What?
You said careful of the man them.
Careful for the man them.
Don't
What,
worry.
sisterly love?
Hey, there you go. Right, let me get outside. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Your charger is there. Thank you. Oh, shit. I didn't pay. I almost got wave not paid.
Not the street journalist about to run out on the bill.
I forgot. They were so nice, made me comfortable. It's a very lovely restaurant. Play all the latest beats as well. Sorry, guys, I've got to pay. So, how was your Valentine's, Auntie?
I'm just overwhelmed watching you, knowing you, and you're in London, and this is actually happening. I'm so moist and so overwhelmed right now. Really,
Yeah.
This is, look at your face beaming. The African princess, you're absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm very happy to be here as well. I'm glad that we were able to connect, from UK to US, from London to New York, all over the world. So I'm glad to be here, guys. And I'm in Brixton. Is that everything okay?
Sisterly love, they said send the information of the restaurant because her daughter is visiting London. Carol Mays says that. Carolyn Mays.
I will type.
Camp. That's Camp Kamazi.
I'm talking to people in New York, so they want to know your actual name of your restaurant. Fishbowl, right? Yeah. Fishbowl, Brixton.
All right, we got it. You can tell them they got it. They can rewind. The Fishbowl in Brixton. Black owned, right?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
We support Black businesses, and it's a lovely, lovely restaurant. I'm just giving you a 360.
The Fishbowl.
Yeah, the Fishbowl.
What is their delicacy?
But I will be back to come and eat. Thank you.
Cicely, what is their delicacy? What do they specialize in?
It's all seafood.
Of course, Fishbowl.
Yeah. So seafood and cocktails. They got some nice cocktails in there. But I stuck to one drink because,
What time is it out there right now?
It is currently 6:30. 30 something, I think. I can't see the time on my phone.
6:41. They want the address. What's the address?
Did they Google that?
Google it.
Google Fishbowl in Brixton, London.
Yeah. Guys,
Google it.
You give the man his peas. You give him his peas, fam.
I thought it had the number on the basically, as you can see, that's the street behind me in Brixton. So I'm by like Brixton Market, and it's like under arches. So there's a train, and it's under arches. I don't know if you lot. So it's quite a nice. It's like a oblong shape. I think that's what I call it. But yeah. So I was trying to look for the number, but it's right by Brixton train station. It's not far. As I walk towards the train station.
Your lips are beautiful. Your mouth is pretty.
Oh, thank you. I try. It was for you guys.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
you on your way to right now, baby?
So I'm on Brixton High Road, by the train station. So there's a famous Ritz, which used to be like I mean, they still show cinema stuff in there, but it used to be a big theatre. Sorry.
You can't help that. She can't help that. This is
Nah,
real
it's
life.
cool.
This
It's
is
cool.
real time. This is
Cool,
real
cool,
time. Shit.
There we go. This took a second. Let the
That's
let-
all.
yeah.
I'm good with this. Is absolutely beautiful. I'm
you-
teleported to London.
So there's some London buses behind me. I'm gonna.
And listen, can you ask somebody how they spent their Valentine's Day?
Yes,
That's a stranger.
I'm going to pick someone.
Pick somebody up right now. Let's see.
Excuse me. Hi, can I talk to you for 2 seconds? She said pick someone right now. How was your Valentine's?
It's fine.
What did you get?
Nothing.
Oh, so you did stuff with friends. So that's what you got. You got some love, friendship. That's great. Yeah.
What about sex? Ask about sex.
This is you're live on Instagram, and live. You're also live in New York on Instagram. So I'm reporting from London to New York to US.
Okay.
United States.
Everyone.
Hi.
She's got to go, but
Hi.
oh, she's got a date. Enjoy.
Oh, she got a date.
Bye. She had a date. Isn't that lovely?
Oh well.
But she had a date. Right. I'm gonna walk up a little bit where I know some lovely young black men.
What's the weather? What's the weather like?
It's very, very cold. Hi. I'm gonna hi. So say hi to my people. Hi. I'm gonna promote this talk. So I found this guy in his store. What are you selling?
Some necklaces, bracelets, all incense.
Oh, I love that stuff. Oh, everything. Oh, I love everything on that table.
Bracelets, sage, candles.
Oh, I love him.
Incense holders.
Suck his dick.
That's the
Suck
shit.
his
Yeah,
dick.
do it
Suck
now.
it,
Do
man.
it. Do it right
now.
here on Singing Gina TV YouTube.
So I got in front of.
We warn him.
This guy's got his own store in front of a big store. We like that hustling. And
yes.
Tell him to get his peas, fam. Get his peas, fam.
Sorry?
Tell him to get his peas, fam.
Yeah. Just killing me today. I'm hearing all the British lingo from you. I love that.
What's the guy's name?
What's your name? James. And how long have you been doing this for? 100 years.
100 years? Hey.
He's shy.
Film. Oh, you got called fine.
Huh?
You got called fine. You're good looking. Why don't you want to be filmed?
I've always been like that. Like, I'm not online. I don't do nothing.
Oh, he's not online either.
Mans have warrants out here. Yeah?
But he's here hustling and getting his papers and also selling some natural stuff, and that's what we love to see. Are you out here every Sunday or?
Sunday mainly, weekends mainly.
Out here every weekend in Brixton, right next to Brixton train station, in front of the Iceland.
That's beautiful.
So that's Iceland. That's our supermarket. It's a big supermarket.
Okay. Iceland.
There's a few stores out here, which is quite nice. This young lady, do you mind?
That microphone don't work, Sister Lee. Don't. That ain't it.
Oh, Valentine's Day.
I know, but
And that's what I'm going to be talking about.
nice.
So what did you do for Valentine's Day?
What did I do? I was there.
Oh, you was here?
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
I came late.
Okay. So, is that your store over there?
No, that's I'm a new customer. That's why I just bought this one. Look at this one.
Oh, he's a customer and he just bought that off the store from the young lady.
Very nice.
I'm not sure. I'm actually streaming. I'm reporting from London, UK, and they're in
Reporting,
America.
reporting live from London, UK.
Yeah, and they're in America.
Love that.
New York.
New York.
He's
Okay.
handsome.
International guy.
That's what's up. Well, I'm international anyway, but yeah, now I've finally got the platform I've been looking for. No, I'm joking.
Oh yes.
He's
Well,
got
this is
the
Church on
platform.
YouTube,
Oh my
sir.
God.
On YouTube.
Oh, that name. Yeah. Okay.
So he knows
What's
about.
his name? What's his name?
What's your name?
I'm Sasha.
Sasha.
Sasha. How old are you?
I'm old enough.
You're about you're with, what? You're 31, 32?
Nah, I'm 42 still.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we look good in London.
Beige don't age. You know what I'm saying?
What? He said, what?
Are you wearing a watch?
Black don't crack.
What's
black
with the what?
Okay, then it cut.
He said, beige don't age. Go
Beige.
ahead, baby.
New one. That's a new one for you.
When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
When's my birthday?
Yes.
You gonna buy me a present?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's today.
Oh.
Next time he's gonna ask what star sign are you?
Yes, that's why.
Yeah, I'm pescatarian.
You like to eat fish. He likes to eat fish. He likes to eat fish.
Lyricist.
Oh,
I'm a linguist.
Oh, do you rap?
No, I don't rap.
So
No. He's talking about eating pussy. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
I was not talking about eating pussy, but I was thinking about it.
Well, listen.
Linguist. I said I'm a linguist, like as in like a language.
Are you into
Got
black
a naughty
women?
mind. Get your mind out of the gutter, girl. Bro.
Allow it, man. Allow it, man.
What did you say?
Do you listen, sir? Do you like black women?
I like women.
I said yes.
Of course. I don't discriminate. Why would I discriminate?
Are you single?
Am I single? Yeah, I'm single. So.
Do you have YouTube?
No, I got OnlyFans though.
Oh, okay.
What?
I'm
That's
just
a sticky one still. That's a sticky one still.
What? Whoa! Back up.
Yeah, do you know what? I was thinking that.
Now listen, I've got a friend that she only does exclusively foot photos and like foot stuff. And she get paid dough for sending like old like rich men pictures of her feet and stuff.
I'm thinking of doing the same thing, don't worry.
You should do it. Have you got cute feet though?
I do.
A little size.
Excuse me.
Allow it, fam.
What does he do on OnlyFans? What does he do on OnlyFans? Please answer that question.
OnlyFans. I was joking.
Just joking. I was thinking of doing my lips. What do you think, guys? Lips only.
Yeah.
Ask him. Ask him.
Which lips though?
These lips.
Oh, these lips.
Yeah.
All right. No, those lips.
Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we gotta go. I love you, sisterly love.
Oh, we gotta go.
All
so
right.
we'll be back next time. It was lovely meeting you, Sasha.
Yes, we'll be back next week.
To talk to you, but let me
next week. Our street journalist.
Church Unusual.
Sisterly love, all the way from London.
All right,
thank you, baby. We'll see you next week.
Okay, thanks.
The Libra from London, sisterly love.
Thank you, sisterly. This was fun.
Love your fam.
Beautiful.
Bless up the big family.
Bless up, fam.
Yes.
Bless up.
So let's go to the angel of the week. I'm actually hungry. I gotta make my mother some lunch.
I don't even know who we have this week. Actually.
Oh, it was T. Gray.
Oh, wait, my bad.
T. Gray is a young woman who is in the DMV area, who is a comedian. Just had 2 babies in 2 years. She has one, I think, about 6 months old, and one a year and a half. She's coming back to the stage after 9 months on February 27th in Washington, where I will be. February 26th to the 28th, I'll be in Washington, D.C. But T. Gray was coming back to the stage in her 40s with 2 new babies. She's my angel of the week. I'm asking y'all to please, if you can, go to her page, the letter T, Graye, comedy. on Instagram and Facebook, and subscribe to her page. Let her know that she's loved. She's a little nervous, a little anxious, a little excited, a little happy, a little exuberant. I want to say, T Great is my angel of the week. T Great is my angel of the week. T Great, she's my angel of the week. T Great, she's my angel of the week. T Great.
You're my angel of the week.
Yes, just for those who I want to remind about February 27th. And I think it's 1031 Connecticut, Northwest in Washington, D.C. T Great is Pastor
Tokyo
Mike.
Pearl. Tokyo Pearl.
Tokyo Pearl
is the name of the venue.
Tokyo Pearl is the venue. I'll be there. Ghetto Glory is going to be there. Lovely Mrs. Harley will be there. Caesar Bell will be there. But T Great hits the mic after 9 months. And she's moist and her breasts are full. Her thighs are thick and beautiful and buoyant. She's just bubbling with, she's like a peach ready to be fucked. She's just beautiful. It's going to be moist. Yes?
I never heard that one before.
Oh, yeah. No,
But
she,
peach
no.
ready to be fucked.
Well, you know, peaches are juicy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're up to, do I have pimps in the pulpit today?
You have something for that, but we have something. Yeah.
We don't have to do it. I'm hungry. I'm going to get to the announcements and pick up the week and eat some food. Are you eating right now? Because I'm jealous.
My bad.
I can tell you chewing on something. Where's your wife? Where's she at?
Upstairs.
Oh, I thought she was right there. Close your legs, lady. Let them focus.
Now, you know I got my teeth pulled, so I had to use these fucking lozenges.
Oh, you got to suck a lot.
Pause, but yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Years ago, they used to say men used to suck pussy. They used to say years ago.
Suck pussy. Yep.
Where that come from, John?
I don't know. I'm trying my accents out today.
Oh,
Sister's Love got me on one right now.
Oh, God.
Let me get back to New York. My bad.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Ooh, I got pimps in the pulpit.
All right, so
Yes, sir.
the man TD, whatever you call him, is back in the news.
Taking Dick Jakes. Let's go.
All right, let's
He's
do it.
back in the news. He has never left, really.
That's a fact.
I wonder if he has.
One of America's most well-known pastors. And now it's playing out in court. And unfortunately, when things like this happen, it affects Christians everywhere. So in today's video, we're going to talk about what's happening, what you need to know, and what we can learn from it as Christians. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. This is kind of icky, but I do want to talk about what's going on with TD Jakes. Okay. So
Why? Who are you?
TD Jakes has already been, for those of you that don't know, he's already had allegations of SA from another man. Okay. He made those allegations in an interview probably about a year ago or so. TD Jakes responded by basically starting a lawsuit that looks like it was to like a defamation type lawsuit to try to silence this guy. Now, here's the problem. This is why a lot of churches just threaten lawsuits and don't do lawsuits. So if you ever signed an NDA with a church or something like that, and they've threatened you with a lawsuit, 9 times out of 10, they're not actually going to do a lawsuit. And here's the reason why. Because it opens them up to discovery, to subpoenas. And once you have subpoena power, people can find out some of the things, some of the skeletons that are really hidden in the closet, right?
Who is this
A lot
church
of
queen?
churches
Who
aren't
is
going to
he?
do that because once they take someone to court, they open themselves up. Now, TD Jakes, he went ahead, he took this person to court, but now in those court proceedings, there's new court documents where there has been a second person. So I think it's the brother of the original, alleged victim, who said, no, I experienced SA as well, and then gave those witness statements. So now TD Jakes is going to have time to respond. Then they're going to have time to respond over the next few weeks. But let's look at this together because, again, we can't ignore this stuff. This is one of the biggest pastors of the biggest churches, super well known all over Christianity,
And
regardless
black,
of what you think about him.
And black.
Okay.
Get that.
That's neither here nor there. But
Really?
this is important because he is known. So let's go ahead. I'm going to share this with you. And let's just look at a little bit of the article again from the Roy's report here. Second pastor files suit against televangelist TD Jakes alleging sexual misconduct. Okay. A second pastor has come forward accusing popular televangelist Bishop TD Jakes.
John, I want to ask you and Anissa.
Yes, ma'am.
And the chat. What do you think the ultimate goal here is for these allegations? What's the goal, you think? What do you think the goal of exposure? Why do you think they want him exposed? What's the purpose?
So I don't know the story yet, but I'm gonna say it's financially based. I'm gonna say it's money.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, like, how do you? All these grown men. I gotta read this. I don't. How do you keep it? How do you keep it on the low that TD Jakes been sexually assaulting you until it comes out later? I don't know. Let me read this real quick while Nissa talks.
Now, go ahead, Nissa. Go ahead, baby.
I'm really conflicted because I can see where if these allegations are true, how things sometimes take time for people to be brave enough to speak up, and but I can also see where it could just be totally false because someone's trying to get paid.
Now, you know what? If someone was arred, if someone was raped or essayed, definitely tell, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But if there was a consensual relationship and you decide you mad because the nigga moved on or didn't give you enough money and now you want to talk, see, I hate niggas like that.
Right.
If there was a crime committed, if there was, okay, let's hold the nigga accountable. And the parents, if it was a child, the parents have something to do with that. We got to go there. But if it was, he got to, I don't know how he's able to get up in the pulpit on Sundays with all this stuff going on. Really. Right. If I was a member, I would really question, really, I'd have to have a conversation. I couldn't just blindly. It's too many allegations. It's too much. It's too much. I would have to have a conversation. I would have a meeting with my pastor and say, hey, listen, do you suck dick or not? And if you do, why don't you get an LGBTQ service? Let's open up for everybody and stop talking against this shit. Because the problem with it is that people preach against it, but they're really for it. That's the hypocrisy people are mad at. You know what I mean? People expose them because they're saying, listen, if you suck dick, why not just preach about it and stop preaching against it? And don't be a hypocrite. Because there's a whole market of churches for people who are LGBTQAIX. There's a plethora of personalities that need a space to worship in.
We got a few comments that I think is relevant. Yeah, Mr. Ja Gunn says same way they kept Diddy's secrets on the low. Men's large stature and money tend to have a lot of secrets they don't speak out loud.
Yeah. Hey, Ja, how you doing?
Tanya Price says, Tanya Prince says, my question is, why does it matter if a person keeps it in?
Keeps it in.
Excuse me, sorry, I see the typo. Keeps it in if it's true. People usually don't tell because no one would believe them, I believe.
Okay, now.
Anyways.
Now, I agree with her in respect to, I don't have to tell you that I like men. I shouldn't have to tell you that. However, if I get up here and say, you know what, you should never smoke weed because weed will kill you, and I'm smoking every day, then I'm a hypocrite.
No, but I think she's responding to the question about why is the person coming out not later. So she's saying like,
Okay.
does it matter if they kept it in? And she's saying that people usually don't say nothing because no one would believe them. Now I believe that's true in certain situations, right? But not in all. I don't believe in all situations people won't believe you. I feel like if the team I just read it while we was talking, right? The guy who accused him said he SA'd him when he was a teenager, right? I believe if he would have came out as a teenager, at very least, it would have been crazy gossip. You know what I mean? But then to Gina's point, if you come out to your parents who know you better than anybody, they're gonna know you're not lying.
Yeah.
If you say this pastor did, XYZ. So now you should have the backing of your parents at very least.
But as an R victim myself, 5 or 6 times. And I minimize it only because it's a result of prostitution. I tell myself if I hadn't been a prostitute, it wouldn't have happened, which is not true. But which I think was an occupational hazard. However, I knew nobody would believe me if I went to the police. I knew it. I said, if I told somebody I got art, nobody would believe me because I was a hoe. Ain't nobody gonna believe me.
That's one of the prime examples I'm saying. Like there's situations where people would definitely not believe you, right? So that's one of them. But I don't know if a teenager would have said, yo, this pastor grabbing my dick. I don't know. I feel like I think people would have listened to that in the church.
Baby, I'm gonna tell you how many I know so many young women right now who cling to me because their mothers didn't believe that when they said this man touched me. I know so many young women who are mad at elder women because their mamas didn't believe them when they said, mommy, your boyfriend touched me, or stepfather. There's some mothers who don't believe their daughters.
And that's a shame.
And don't believe their sons.
That's a shame because even as a child, a young person, anybody, it does take courage to speak on that. And, you know, this reminds me of the word that People Bryson taught me last week, the term despondent power.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me think of, you know, Mr. Jakes and possibly a teenager. Like this teenager may have felt very intimidated. And that's why I can't.
That's a good point you brought up, Tanya. Just I'm gonna say that. My fault, Nissa.
Yes,
no,
yes, interesting because do you know, especially being in the church, when you see a preacher, somebody that has that charismatic energy or that power to almost look like he can heal or walk on water, and you watch them transfix at the way he uses words or vocabulary to mesmerize you and almost feel like you're being healed, and then they're kind to you and gentle, and then they're a paternal figure. You know what I mean? A young man who's prone to need that masculine energy will kind of lean. You know what I mean? And the parent might say, you know what? He's like the father. You know, go on trips with him. All the time, the man is grooming your child by giving him things. You know, touching him on his leg, feeding him food in his mouth, buying him basketball sneakers, all that kind of fuck shit. They're called pimps in the fucking pulpit. That's what they are.
Tanya also comes back and says, I'm pissed that I'm putting my business in the street, but I was SA, and if I had told my mom, I probably would have seen her hauled off to jail. People keep quiet for a lot of reasons. I needed my mom. Okay, that's a very good point.
Oh,
really, thank you for sharing, and we're sorry. Yep.
Yes, thank you, Tanya.
Yeah. But that shows
Tanya's a very private person. Oh, I call her 84 because she has 84 pair of shoes. She had 82. Thank you. Y'all send love to Tanya.
Yep. Send love.
Send love to Tanya. She exposed herself. Are you all right, mommy? He's okay. You found him up. These are yours? No, these are yours. These are not my place. Yes, they are. Those are old ones. My mommy said. Anyway,
but yeah, there are some parents that don't believe. But I do believe that there are parents that don't want to believe and they act like they don't believe.
Yeah.
You know? But
and
they
that's
really
what.
don't.
And that's worse.
Yeah, that's worse. That's way
Dirty
worse.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
All right. I think we got.
What's your announcements and the pick of the week?
We can do that.
Okay. Nessa Ray Me, the light-skinned lady behind the curtain.
Time to go from behind the curtain for announcements.
Yes. Come out wherever you
are. Okay. Hey, everybody.
Hey, cutie on duty.
DC, Gina Fletcher and All Our Live will be back in DC February 27th, this time with T. Gray. They will be at the Tokyo Pearl Restaurant, 1301 Connecticut Avenue. Let me make sure I've got that right. 1301 Connecticut Avenue Northwest. And both on Gina's page and T. Gray's page, there are flyers with ticket information and time and everything. And that's it, because I just want to stick with this month, if that's okay.
Okay, you can do whatever you want.
Okay. And I have a pick of the week.
Okay, go ahead.
Were you going to say something?
No, go ahead.
Okay. My pick of the week is a youngin here in Sacramento, Cap Chat. He is a rapper, and you can find him on Instagram. He's managed by Tatted Up Smeeze. Gina, I know you met Tatted Up when you were here in Sacramento the last time. But anyway, shout out to Cap Chat.
Shout out to Cap Chat. Put his Instagram on the page. I see you sent it to me. So
yeah, I am.
He's a young guy.
Nice.
Thank you, Ja.
No worries. I'll play a video at the end.
Okay.
Who was my pick of the week? I had two people.
Scruncho.
Huh?
Well, I saw one. Scruncho.
Did I say Ghetto Glory was one?
Let's see here. Maybe I missed.
Salute to Steph. That's my guy, Max Steph, right there. He said he's gonna come to the Tokyo Pearl joint. That's the homie in DC.
Oh, great. Oh, that's cute the way you have that, Gina.
My pick of the week is Ghetto Glory. He's a poet and he knows it. I'll be with him February 27th.
You heard me, Gina?
What, baby?
That's the homie who's gonna be there too in the chat right there. That's my homie.
Who was that? Right, Stephon Lindsay?
Oh yeah, come on, Max.
Hi, Stephon. How are you, baby?
He loves the show. Like he tells me how much he loves it. He loves the show. He fucks with me.
Stephon, thank you for loving my vagina. Thank you.
That's my brother's name, Stephon.
She almost gave you a peek, Stephon.
My phone almost went right in my coochie parts. Thank you, Stephon, for being so supportive. And all the men that I've met through Ja have been fuckable. Every single one. Get it. I'm serious. I'm serious.
I roll with solid dudes. Miss Marie says hi, sis, Anissa, and hi, auntie.
Hey, Atlanta. Hey, Steph. How are you, baby? Okay, so what's your pick of the week, Ja?
You know what? My pick of the week is an actor, filmmaker named Ephraim Fetty Benton. You may have seen him on the Dave. Yeah, you may have seen him on the Dave Chappelle show, or you may have seen him in Baby Boy, or there's a bunch of TV shows he's been in. But yesterday I hosted a networking mixer for filmmakers in Queens, and I I hit him up last minute, and this dude came with his son, and they pulled up, and he even graced us with an interview and really just spoke some words of power empowerment to us. He has a movie coming out this month on all streaming platforms called Bloody Money. Ephraim Fetty Benton, salute to that man. I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, brother, we love you. We love you. Thank you. You know, I want to try my hand at acting one day. What's his name? Fetty? Effie? What's his name?
Ephraim Fetty Benton.
Ephraim Fetty Benton. Where's he from?
He's from Brooklyn, from
With a
Bed-Stuy.
name like Fetty? He's not West Indian?
I don't know.
Fetty?
I mean, there's plenty of people from the Caribbean, Brooklyn, but I don't know where his family's from.
Yes, y'all have taken over. yes.
But
listen, Brooklyn is the island, my nigga.
But what I'm saying is, I don't know where he's from. I just know he's from Brooklyn. I think he's from Tompkins. He's from Tompkins.
Hey, Fetty. Hey, Tompkins, he might be. Hey, Fetty. What up, son? I want to get to know you. I want to try my hand at acting one day, but I don't think I'd be good at it, though.
You'd be great. I already told you I was going to put you in some films, but you don't believe me, but we're going to make it happen.
What do you mean I don't believe you? I don't believe
you didn't respond. Maybe you didn't believe that what you just said. Maybe you didn't believe that you want to be on the screen or can be, but everybody here knows. Everybody in this chat, everybody here knows you'll be great in a fucking film. You'll be great in films.
Okay, can I say something? A documentary, maybe, but acting another character, I don't know.
But this is the thing, so people, you should do roles that you can relate to. You know what I'm saying? So if you do a role you can relate to in one way or another, and you have a great director, you'll be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody knows you definitely would be great in a film. I'm sure everybody here would love to see you in a film. If you would love to see Gina in a film, go ahead and let us know in the chat.
Hey, listen. Listen. What I was trying to say.
Mr. John Gunn said he's gonna put you in one of his music videos when he gets some bread. You know what I'm saying?
I just Mr. John Jones. Okay, listen, I don't mean to be funny. He said, but how you gonna see me in the movie? Guy's blind.
Well, I didn't watch movies. He's watching the show.
No, he can't see me. He can hear me.
Yes.
And don't get mad, John Guns. Don't get mad. You know.
Terrence says, yes, I agree. That would be amazing.
Hey, listen. You know what? I think I'd be too focused on Gina to be another character. That's a problem, I think.
I mean, you might give the director a little bit of a challenge, but the job is going to be great at the end.
Well, you know what? I didn't think this was a possibility. This podcast joint. I think this is going to happen. You know that?
There you go.
I think it was going to get on social media 5 years ago. I said it was corny and it was for corny motherfuckers. I never get on that corny
about
shit.
Instagram.
Huh?
I said the same thing about Instagram.
I said I would never get on that corny whack shit. I said never. I have to be on this shit now to get on. I had to get on this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, maybe I
never know what God has for you and how doors and when doors will be open.
And what dick I will have. Yes, true. That's because that's the goal. The goal of Church Unusual and everything I'm doing
is to get some dick.
That's the that's the long route. That's the long route. That's the long road. That's a journey to have a lifetime. All this is about is having a partner I can sit up with and smoke and eat and lay up with. That's what all this is about. Mm-hmm. My pussy's on the streets just for a partner, for real. I'm pimping my own self out. I'm my own pimp.
Mr. John Dunn says, agreed, Nessa. I told myself I wouldn't be here if I were ever blind. I'm not sure that.
I don't know what that he's trying to say.
Carolyn says she underplays herself. Her acting shows up on the gram. There you go. We all know you got the talent. You just gotta experience it. You gotta get bit by the bug, is what they say. The acting.
First of all, bit by the bug.
After the bug, not the. No, we don't.
You know what? Y'all want to get bit by. You know. Here we go. I'm hungry. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. Gina motherfucking Fletcher, John Logic, Anissa Raimi. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. Gina Fletcher, John Logic, Anissa Raimi. Yo, I'm going to make mommy some fish, some cornbread, some cabbage, some red potatoes. I'm hungry, y'all, right? I love you, Anissa Ray. John, I couldn't do this without you. I'll see y'all later. Have a great day.
All right, so what I was going to say, Anissa, is that link is in his bio. It couldn't bring up the video. It didn't bring up.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just
thank you for trying.
Yeah, I tried. And you know, Gina's hungry. She got the guy to here. So we just going to the show. Going to the show. I'm gonna play some Gina on the way out. All right.
Wonderful.
Salute everybody. Salute everybody pulling up. Please hit the like button and make sure you hit the bell so you can get the notifications when we drop videos and every time we live. And of course, you know we live every Sunday. Have a great Sunday. Have a great rest of your week. Peace.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
See you in a few minutes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Gina motherfucking Fletcher. I'm in Baltimore, y'all. Makes any difference? I still love you, boy. Is this even on? Oh, really? You're my weakness, yes. Hey, you changed my world, share my life. Trust in me, yeah. You're all I want, yeah, yeah. You're everything I need, yeah, baby. Now the nigga supposedly wrote a letter to this bitch. He said, listen, I guess I want to talk to you about lying ass nigga. All he was trying to say is that I have another bitch here, another bitch there. You gotta share my wife. You know, this song is really about a nigga who wants to share two hoes. It's not about love. Oh, trust me, that's what this song is about. This song is about a threesome, a foursome. I'm telling you what I believe. Share my wife, baby. That's what the lyrics are supposed to be. Hey, boy, you can trust in me. Hey, or he could have said, ooh, you're all I want, baby. You're everything I need. Yeah, I want the world to know. Hey, boy, I'll give you what you want. Share my life. You can want it, you can have it, baby, it's yours. Listen, I want you right here in my world, here in my life, here in my soul. Woo. I want the world to know. I'll give you what you want. And she says, share that dick, boy, share your dick, boy, share your dick, boy, share your dick, boy, share your dick, baby. Oh yeah. That's a warm up. You gotta warm up the voice, you know that. Warm up. Oh God, please, thank you. That was horrible. I would not send that to no audition nowhere. I would be mad as fuck if somebody get that.
That would win.
Let me hear that.
Go ahead and play, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jay White. Any fine, y'all. Just a little bit more, Jay.
Here I stand alone, waiting for you, Lord, to tell me what to do. Fighting with myself, blaming no one else for disobeying you. And I tried to control my destiny. Now I'm saying, Lord, here am I'll go. Now I'm saying, Lord, here am I'll go. When I heard your voice calling me so loud,